Okay.
YB Isham?
I'm not YB.
Not YB yet. Okay, so Isham,
yeah.
this is your first time contesting in
First
Shah
time
Alam.
contesting, yeah.
And for this episode of Politically Frank, we want to know who is Isham Jalil and what is your background?
Okay. My name is Isham Jalil. I'm from Selangor. Yeah, I'm contesting the first time, and I have about 20 years working experience with the government and government-linked companies, and so yeah, that's pretty much about it. And I explain later. I mean, like, if you want to know the detail.
Okay.
Okay. So
Shah Alam is UMNO's most challenging parliamentary constituency.
right.
Are you confident that you will be able to win and reclaim Shah Alam as BN stronghold?
I'll do my best.
You will do your best.
I'll do my best. Well, I was working for him for quite a number of years, and after 2018, after we lost the general election in 2018, I keep being his friend, you see, until today. Although he's not around, he's in prison now, but he's still my friend. So, let's see this book.
Working with him.
What I like about working with him, he is a great gentleman. He is really smart, particularly on economic issues, and he has the best of heart. So, Project Seram Flat, oh my God. So, okay. Kisah Seram Malam Jumaat. I don't know what this is about, and looks interesting.
You said he is kind?
He's really kind, yeah.
Okay, what have you learned from him then?
I learned, well, one of the things about what? About economy, about politics, and I learned a lot about politics from him, I suppose. And I was a government servant for many number of years, and well, I suppose he was my mentor in politics, and I really appreciate him for it.
So has anything changed since he was sent to prison?
Has anything changed since he was sent to prison? Yeah, I mean, for the last 4 years, he's been very, very effective in campaigning for Barisan Nasional. We won a lot of elections, by-election, state election, and so we miss him this time around. So if he's out campaigning for us now, maybe that will increase
By that, do you think
our chance.
UMNO is better when he's around?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Okay,
So,
speaking of UMNO,
okay.
the party is often associated with
This is good.
corruption.
Right.
And as an UMNO Supreme Council member, how
Okay.
do you feel about that?
Well, there's a lot of what people say about it, but I've said a lot about this thing. I said corruption, party is not to blame for the corruption. Corruption is individual problem. So if one is corrupt, no matter which party that one goes to, he's still corrupt, you see. So is corruption, well, it's about how you brought up. If you brought up to be a person which is not corrupt, no matter which party you go to, you're not corrupt. So I worked for the government for about 20 years, government GLC, and I handle a lot of government money or public money, but I've never taken 1 cent of corrupt money, So I intend to continue that record. So I have 0 corruption track record.
So you're saying you are anti-corruption?
I suppose, yeah. I don't like it. I mean, like, when I was in the government, what I can control was what I do with it. I don't know, when people are corrupt, they don't advertise and tell everybody about it. So if they tell, then of course we got to do something about it. But what we can do is to control ourselves. So everybody must, have to have a lot of self-control, to fight the temptation. So I fought it for 20 years. I intend to continue fighting it. So what we can do is to hold on to a principle. So, for one.
Okay.
Right.
Isham,
Yeah.
if there's a hung parliament, what do you think?
Okay, let's go over there.
What will be UMNO's move?
Hung Parliament?
Yes.
Okay, we hope that we we hope that we don't get hung parliament, and because we don't want any. There's a lot of fiction books here. I don't really read fiction books, but the titles are interesting. But we hope, coming back to your question, we hope that we don't get hung parliament, because hung parliament will cause political instability, and if we have political instability, it's very difficult for us to make good policies, to face the crisis that we're going to face, the end of the year and next year. So particularly economic crisis. So we hope we don't get that. But I suppose we cross the bridge when we get there. And yeah, so
Basically, you're saying let's just see
let's just see what happens. But we hope that it doesn't happen.
Okay.
And we're quite bullish that we can cross the line, and we work towards that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is something that you have to choose.
Oh my God!
Which
Look,
one-
look! Oh my God! Okay.
Which one would you rather work with, Bersatu or DAP?
None.
None? Not
Yeah,
you can't
no,
even
no,
choose.
no, no,
Okay.
no, no, no. Both of them, I won't work with both of them, I suppose. And
Why is that?
well, DAP is DAP. Their ideology is contradictory to our ideology. So we have ideological problem there. So we can't even work out, at ideological stage, and I suppose. And there is also a big trust issue with DAP. So our grassroots don't really trust DAP because of too much bad blood there. So I don't think we're going to work with them, anytime soon. Or yeah, Bersatu. Well, I said before they are party hoppers, and a lot of people call them pengkhianat, and so yeah, so same thing with DAP. I don't think we can tolerate pengkhianat or forgive them so easily. So they got to learn their lesson first before. If they want to get back into the party, yeah, they can, but maybe not at the moment. Maybe they got to go through the process and learn their lesson first, so they don't become pengkhianat again. So, so
All right. Last question.
to put it very mildly. So
Okay. Last question.
yeah.
Why should people go out and vote?
Because this election is going to determine their life and their livelihood, and particularly young people, because this election is going to be determined by young people, and it works the other way around too. This election is going to determine the life of young people too. So because whoever you choose to be your representative will make policies that affect your lives. So a lot of problems, particularly post-COVID, that young people face now, well, that we need to solve, you see. So a lot of people who are unemployed now and underemployed are young people. So when young people, particularly in Shah Alam, they want to buy a house, I don't think there are low-cost house or medium-cost house here in Shah Alam. No, so it's terrible. So if you're young people, your pay is about what, 2,000 to 3,000 a month. How are you going to buy a house in Shah Alam that average costs about 600,000, right? So if the house costs about 600,000, you need to have a salary of about 11,000 a month to be able to afford that house, so that home. So which young people has salary of 11,000 a month now? Maybe not many. So this is the thing. So if you choose the right person, so maybe that right person can make a policy that can change stuff. That policy about housing, policy about employability, about employment, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So it's really, really important. I joined politics because I want to change policy, and because I know politics drives policy. And I was a government servant for many years, and I know government servants can't determine policy. What we can do is to propose policy, but policy is determined by or dictated by politicians who are elected through the democratic process, through election. So this is why it's very important for us to vote and to choose we would like to represent us, to dictate policy that affects our lives. So, and particularly for young people, it's really, really important. So, yeah, so you got to go out to vote. Yeah.